what is that work? Because it's not your first time dealing with a pretty serious injury. So we're curious about sort of mentally, what are you able to sort of keep up with, and maybe physically, if there's anything you can do at all when you're down like that.
Yeah, I mean, that was my third surgery, and I've had a lot of other stuff that's kind of kept me out for months at a time. So uh, I guess I kind of got used to it in a way. I mean, I kind of know what works for me when I'm sidelined, and uh, always trying to find something that I can do that will help me when I get back to competing. Spent a lot of time talking to my sports psychologist, reading some different books. Just, I watch a little bit of tennis, try
Top
and
three
try and
books.
find
Top three
something.
books.
Inner Excellence,
Inner Excellence.
Chop Wood, Carry Water,
Good book.
and Pound the Stone.
Okay.
Those two by Joshua Medcalf, and Inner Excellence by drawing a blank. But it went viral. There was some guy in the Super Bowl from the Eagles that was like reading it on the sideline, and I saw it and I bought it. And book's unreal.
That shit
So
working.
yeah,
Definitely working. But so what
um,
does it take for you when you don't play? You don't play for a few months at a time, and then, like you said, you didn't really expect to come back. But I guess what does it take for you to come back and start hot right away? Because, I mean, not to speak for Justin, but I know Justin's been dealing with a lot of injuries over the years, and that's one of the issues that he's had, especially with the start and stop, is he doesn't feel that sharp when it comes to match play when he comes back. So how do you manage to do that?
yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, this last time it was definitely the hardest time I've had with an injury. I think because I mean, the injury wasn't terrible, but the time that I was out just felt like such an important time because of what I was defending ranking wise. So I knew I was going to drop from, I think I was like 200 in Australia to, I think I dropped down to like 550 or something, 600. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to like start over again, basically, play futures. And I'm not like the youngest guy anymore. Do I really want to go back and, kind of rebuild a career in a way? That's a shitty feeling to have, like you obviously, you guys know the work we put in on a daily basis, and to feel like it kind of gets taken away a little bit was super tough. I had a real hard time in the beginning, just trying to find some positive in it. And then once that kind of kicked in, the reality kind of set in. I think I just did a really good job of every day having a really clear goal on what I was trying to accomplish with the foot. And, like I said, just doing a lot of time talking to my mental psychologist guy, and just trying to really reframe things in a way that I could get some positive from. And I know a lot of that work that I did, that came out in Little Rock, that came out in Tyler, that came out in Bogota a few weeks ago. I felt it. I knew it was there. Some situations that I was in that I was able to pull through. So yeah, I think it definitely has paid off.
Are there any specific lessons from, let's say, those books or your psychologist that you could share with us?
I think a big thing for me is always the nerves. I don't want to speak for you guys or for players in general, but I think in an individual sport like tennis, we deal with a lot of nerves and probably a lot of internal and external pressures. And I think just finding a way to reframe those in a way that can be at least a positive or a net negative, and be a positive, can be super valuable, so understanding that those nerves or that anxiety that you feel in matches, before matches, and pressure moments, that's actually supposed to be there. That can actually be your edge, right? If you use that to an advantage, not try and push it away, not try and be like, oh shit, I'm up 5-4 serving in the third for a title, and here comes the nerves, and oh fuck, I'm just tweaking out, but slowing down and being like, man, this is actually supposed to happen. This can actually help me. This is what I need. It's supposed to be here. And that's just something that as of late, I feel like has been helpful for me.
Thanks for watching
You
this clip. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.